one Kuro, after all.
This is true. Okay. Ugh. May have to deal with bad Wi-Fi for a second before I fix it itself. It is fine in my bed, though.
Thank you, Rogers.
It's better bad Wi-Fi than Wi-Fi that randomly drops completely. You have to reset everything.
Is it, though?
Several times. Neither are good, Mikey. But at least bad Wi-Fi is consistent, I guess. I know what to expect. But it's not too bad tonight.
It's a shame we can't just... It's a shame you just can't expect better.
Maybe I'll try moving my booster.
Go.
Konbanwa, Shinobu-sensei.
Hi, Shinobu-sensei.
Drink of blood.
Apparently, Shinobu-sensei is coming to us through a walkie-talkie tonight.
Apparently. Can you... Oh, are you all good?
Let me mute the Discord broadcast. Refresh the Twitch page so it will actually show up. I'm hearing myself. I'm hearing the game. Am I hearing Miss Starburst?
No.
Jeez.
Shinobu-sensei, we still can't hear you.
No. How about no?
There we go.
Yeah, that's good. And also the Twitch audio is fine for now.
Okay, good. Back to Oldbag! Oh, yay. Actually, I don't remember. Oh, wait, no, we have the logic, right? Right.
Time to take some emotional damage.
No. It's supposed to bring out a chimney.
Yes.
I assume this is it. There's no trace of this room's fireplace being used.
Well, your point is...
Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least, according to Larry. That's a contradiction of facts, is it not?
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something up on that roof?
There is testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was a mistaken impression on Larry's part. Hi, Kettle! Hi, girl! On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went?
Ah, I see. So what you are proposing is this. The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Oldbags' fire. So basically, the fireplace is a neighboring room. Share one chimney. Is that what you are implying, Miles?
Shared chimney. The office fireplace and the one in Miss Oldbag's room share the same chimney. Precisely. The lady's undershirt that Missile found. Ah!
Why are you getting all excited of all holding onto a lady's undergarment? I thought you were asexual. Miles Edgeworth, you uncouth sea slug. If you know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
You have it all wrong. This is evidence. And plus, I would never want a woman's undergarments anyway. I would want a man's. And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. And yet, despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that two fireplaces are connected to each other.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
There is an X on the back of the wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Squeeze on through.
Look at it!
Look at it! Look at it!
I want all of you to look at it! What in St. Patrick's Star?
What does combustion evolve into?
Blaze a cunt.
Thank you.
How do you know all these off the top of your head, Mikey?
Because I played Ruby and Sapphire when I was in like junior high school.
Right, so, a long time ago. The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room. Do you mind? Apparently he
Is that
does.
the kitty?
Yeah.
No, it's me. The neighboring room.
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room, but the fact that there is nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through this room's fireplace. Master Alba's office fireplace connected to the neighboring room's fireplace. Good
We now
escape.
know what's the fire. We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms. But how exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as Damask II's killer now, are you?
No, she
I
couldn't
would
move
like
at
to.
all because of her stiff hip, so she could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Damask II's murder. However, could it have something to do with something else?
Investigation complete.
Emotional damage recovered. It would appear that the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Omega.
Don't call me that, Mr. Alpha.
So you admit I'm your alpha?
You're not my alpha, but you are
Bring it on.
someone's.
I'm ready to counter any argument you... Bring it on, puppy. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well, then. If you are prepared, I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Good. I'm counting on you, Edgy.
Leave
I
it
just
to-
had a thought. Like, did they ever try to make an Ace Attorney trading card game back in Japan?
I don't know. I mean,
How the hell would that work?
how the
They
hell?
made trading card games of fucking everything back in the aughts, and that was when the Ace Attorney series originally came out. So
They very well could have.
it wouldn't have been out of the question.
Hang on. Now you got me curious. Ace.
Like there have been multiple Fire Emblem trading card games, actually.
Fire Emblem. Hello? I don't need a Reddit. I mean, like, Reddit probably will give me all the answers, but...
It will also call you all the slurs.
No. No official ones.
Damn. Capcom, you're sitting on a gold mine there.
Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is, you dumbass.
Hashtag my lie?
I know that there is still something you are keeping from the rest of us. You're just as dumb as Gummy, who
What's
keeps-
wrong with you? Why is it you won't believe me no matter what I say, Edgy?
Because you're just as bad as Gumshoe, who decides that keeping a secret for a little girl is more important than him going to jail accused of murder.
Damn you! I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be.
Hey, look,
Okay,
it's
go
me!
ahead.
Kill yourself! Yay!
I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill myself like Star Wars wants to. And throw everything into mass confusion! You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you. You know,
And it is this. Do a flip.
just gonna put this out here. So I know we're not done the game yet, but but Lang is put on the same category as Godo, for hot, attractive, would have sex, but needs to put the gag on. I don't want him to talk. Like, the gag stays on during sex. You know what I mean? There you
I'm
go.
surprised you didn't hit that point with him the first time he spoke.
No, I mean, I
Said-
did.
said
I
just the-
did.
said
I
just
just, listen, we didn't get the
You thought there
record.
was a chance he was going to redeem himself after that?
I hoped that he wouldn't continue being stupid, but he is. So, like, yeah. You know.
Like, he's stupid, he's a fucking idiot, he's a fucking irresponsible idiot with too much authority at a baseline.
I know.
Who are we talking about?
Shilong Lang, the werewolf prosecutor in this game.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Not really a prosecutor, just like the rival guy who gets in your way.
Yeah.
In his first appearance in this game, he arrests a guy. He arrests the first guy who is even plausible as a suspect at a crime scene, and then when Edgeworth is like, actually you can't arrest him yet because da 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 da. Lang is like, nah, it's fine. This is the best way to sort everything out. We arrest everybody at the scene who even plausibly could have done it, and then we sort it all out in the courts. But also,
He hates the courts.
in the same chapter, we learn that Lang is like aggressively distrustful of the judicial system. So he wants everything to be sorted out in the courts he doesn't trust.
What a
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. This is true. This is true. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's a victim of bad writing.
He is.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Even if you make that face at me, it's no use. A man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know.
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you
It
do
doesn't matter.
not lie
Now
to me.
what happened? I will never give up the fight. Long as the voice inside drives me to run and fight. It doesn't matter who is wrong and who is right.
Right? Right? My boyfriend, right? If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Edgy!
Although, allow me to say, I consider you to be among the innocent in this case, and I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
Alright, this time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened, what didn't happen, the works.
Just what happened will do, please. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight. I know you were pretending to be Santa, but oh god, that is a curse. Up on the rooftop, I'm gonna Santa Claus. I don't know the song very well, but
What song?
up on the rooftop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, something like that.
Reindeer don't have paws, they have hooves.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Never kill yourself. After the show, I left the pushcart in the rose garden, and I came into the embassy.
Bussy? Bussy.
Yeah, the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador.
I don't like this anymore.
After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around the embassy.
Oh my god.
That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know. So then, I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try.
Oh wow, Larry really is just a fucking idiot. Larry.
We've known this from
We know. Listen, every time he appears, I don't think it can get worse, and I am always incorrect. It can, in fact, get worse. I've learned, Mikey. I've learned. Larry, I thought.
Larry, I just finished telling you not to lie anymore.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you to not lie anymore.
But it's kinda ultra Hazakashi.
And what exactly so? Say again.
Hazukashi.
It's so Hazugashi that you can't tell me.
Ka.
Ka?
Yeah, Hazukashi.
What's so Hazukashi that you can't tell me?
Edgy, man, I just said it was Hazukashi. So of course I can't just blurt it out.
The translator now, Hazukashi
So you're just
says means embarrassing.
So you're just gonna have to reason it out from me. As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie, puppy.
I have every intention to do so, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter. Rebuttal.
So
the arm in my hole hurts.
Hole? Which hole?
the what in your hole?
Which hole?
I'm tired.
How did you fit a whole arm in your hole?
Don't question how far I stretch. I already have to explain to the ER.
No.
Anyways, the hole in my arm hurts.
What hole in your arm? Why you have a hole in your arm? Hello?
He was digging for gold, obviously.
They gotta get the plasma out of the body somehow.
Plasma.
Well, imagine donating plasma.
So hey, did you hear about that time I came into the embassy?
You what?
You what?
Did you hear about that time I came into the embassy?
You what?
What?
I said.
I came into the embassy.
You what?
I said.
You left the push cart as you came into the embassy. Could you please clarify that statement for me?
Yeah, so the wheels on the push cart go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the cart go round and round.
All through the town.
And they get covered in dirt from the rose garden.
I love Whooper.
What?
But does Whooper love you?
He better.
It would have made a mess of the floor inside, so
Whooperism.
It would have made a whoop. You've devoted your life to racism?
Whooperism. Jesus Christ.
It would have made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba said to just leave it.
Well, it would be rather impolite to during another country's embassy.
Okay, so we're sticking with that. It's catching on.
It's catching on.
Come to think of it, I recall seeing the pink princess on my way into the embassy.
And what was she doing in there?
Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some docs on a stretcher. Translator's note, docs means doctors.
She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip that she suffered during the show. From the embassy.
So I came into the embassy, right? And then... they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador.
So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabas, did you?
Yeah, can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some old dude's hand. Hey there, are you disrespecting other country in their very own embassy? As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second.
I agree.
Can I feel shame with you?
I apologize for him being an absolute dumbass. Now, Larry, please continue.
What is with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies. You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies.
You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let it go and move the fuck on!
Can't hold it back anymore.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Continue, keep going!
Too close, one
on
on midnight,
not a footprint
to be seen.
A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen.
Why?
The
Why?
wind is howling like
Why?
a swirling, storming tide.
Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I
This is-
tried!
This is why Kurt Cobain killed himself.
Oh my god. Crazy. That's crazy.
All right, already. You don't need to threaten suicide like that, imaginary.
I didn't say I was gonna kill myself. I'm just saying this is why Kurt Cobain did it.
Oh my god.
After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered
Larry?
around the embassy.
I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter, including me. Especially me. Actually,
Alright, taking notes, Boss. Whole point of my life.
No, not actually, Larry!
Cause pain and misery. Don't worry, boss. I got my assignment. I know! I get it! I'm totally the bad guy again. Shinobu-sensei is gonna be so proud of me.
You know it.
I thought you were his
Fella.
friend. Don't you think that was a bit harsh?
Oh god.
Langji says,
No.
true friends are breast friends. If you are in trouble, call on your breast friend, whose shoulder you can truly cry on.
Possibly.
Hey, breast friend! I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony.
Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Lang is only out to arrest you, Larry?
I hate it. I hate this.
Why?
Now
This is
then,
hell.
What's
you were
hell?
wandering around inside the embassy, and then what happened?
What's hell?
The
Are
Pokemon
you-
I'm trying to catch knows double edge,
Oh.
so I can't false swipe it.
Wow, those are a lot.
Uh,
That's a lot of words.
just-
Too
just-
bad I'm not reading them.
Just so you're aware, Start, double edge is a move that damages the user,
Okay.
and false swipe is a move that can't actually knock out a Pokemon. It can only reduce its hit points to 1. So he can't use the move that will reduce the Pokemon's hit points to 1 in case the Pokemon he's trying to catch uses the move that damages itself and kills itself. So now you
Jealous.
understand.
I understand.
Did you just say you're jealous of the Pokemon that's able to kill itself?
Yeah.
I should hardly think that
That's
chimneys
fucked
are
up, man.
that rare. Do we need to put
Chimneys.
you on chimney? Do we need to put you on suicide watch, Imaginary?
That's what the school said last time I talked to them about it. Please don't.
Oh. My mom asked me that today.
Well,
If I need to get put on suicide
Oh.
watch. I was like, no, probably not.
you see what happens when you keep saying that you want to kill yourself? People
Listen,
get concerned.
I was serious at one point.
That goes for
And now
both
I'm
of
not.
you.
And now I'm not. I was serious at one point and now I'm not.
But, like, I'm not worth getting concerned over.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You're a very important Shinobu-sensei.
Oh, God. Great, now you're making me feel all sorts of bad about it.
Good.
You should feel bad about wanting to kill yourself. And you should not want to kill yourself.
I'll go to therapy.
Thank you.
Next one.
I should hardly think that chimneys
I've
are
read
that rare. Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature of American houses.
American houses
Wow,
suck.
I didn't hear that line at all, Mikey. Can you read it again?
Agreed, especially
Wow, I didn't hear that!
since they are a traditional feature of
Man!
American houses.
It's odd that Mikey's mic is silent for some reason.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature
Wow!
of American houses.
Man, I wonder what Mikey went off to. They have to take a shit? Like, this is strange. Like, damn, his parents must
I've
have called
seen
him.
Stranger Things.
Shinobu Sensei, why don't you
no,
read the
Especially
line?
since they're a
Shinobu what Sensei,
agreed,
why don't you?
especially since they're a
No, Shinobu
Okay.
Sensei.
Go ahead, Shinobu-sensei, read this line in a German accent.
Is this German accent? Hold on, I gotta tune it.
We can wait.
Agreed, especially since they are traditional feature of American houses.
Okay, now read this line in a Chinese accent.
Chinese accent? Oh god.
Hello? Crush, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimney.
I don't know what
Okay,
that's giving.
Shinobu-sensei is cancelled.
I don't even know what that's
Plus,
giving.
many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys. Sorry. But the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type.
A romantic chimney?
That's a penis.
A romantic chimney is what I call my penis. It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy my penis. And I just had a good feeling about that chimney.
That reminds me of do you remember, I don't remember what the joke exactly was, but this was like back when we streamed the first Ace Attorney game, and it was like during a Larry scene.
Larry.
Yeah.
I did an ad lib that his inflatable steel samurai was his penis.
Yeah.
And then he had a line of the kids go nuts for it.
I remember I died so much. That was so funny. It's so funny. But one of my favorite bits of all time. Just because it's terrible.
It had a really positive impact on the trout population.
No, not the trout population. Oh god, is Larry the reason that the trout population has continued existing?
Probably.
Damn.
Yes. Be sure to give your thanks to my penis for the trout population.
My peanut. You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already.
For his mall job.
That was down at Gourd Lake back in the first game. Remember that, Star?
I appreciate if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
For context for imaginary, that was the murder case where Edgeworth was the main suspect.
Yeah.
What?
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history.
A lot of these people have been blamed for murder.
Sananajimi, huh? In the first game, Edgeworth got accused of murder, and at the time, Larry was selling Power Rangers themed hot dogs at the lake where Edgeworth was alleged to have done it.
Talk to me about this when I'm not woozy.
Go play Ace Attorney. Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know.
Why aren't you in bed
It's
then,
fine.
Imaginary? actually
It's
going to
fine.
bed.
All the games are on Switch. You can buy all the games on your Switch and play them there.
Imaginary, why are you still awake if you're oopy? Whoopie whoopie.
And my grandpa has heart surgery tomorrow, so I can't think of anything else. So
Oh.
Can you recite the alphabet backwards?
Okay. Z,
Give me a second to think on it. Hold on.
Y, X.
Z, Y, X, W. That's as far as you're getting from me.
Go to bed.
I can't.
Sure you can. You just lift up the blankets, you slide in under them, you pull the blankets over you, and then you go honk shoe until imaginary.
Mikey, I feel like throwing up. I'm not going to bed.
Okay, then go lift up the toilet seat and hold your face in front over it until you go.
I don't want to throw up. I don't want to throw up.
Throwing up does suck.
I don't want it.
Can confirm. Vomiting? Worse.
Better out than in.
But I already put it in. I don't want it back out. Oh.
Remember the wise words of Shrek Sensei. Better out than in, he always says. Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all.
He comes down the chimney?
You haven't watched the right movies.
He comes? Down the chimney?
Oh, Santa comes.
That's what he wants instead of cookies.
Especially for Mrs. Claus.
Actually, is it worth delving
Especially
into
in
whether or
Mrs.
not
Claus.
playing Santa is a big deal? Actually, I
Sure.
believe in the
Why
case
not?
of this man... Oh, sorry, wrong. I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang. My alpha.
Hey, Angie, that's so incredibly mean!
Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Did you, though? Where's your diploma?
I ate
Larry,
it!
I don't think you made it past second grade.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to
The
whom you
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Do you know why it's the powerhouse of the cell?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
What about when you start looking about cellular respiration and ATP generation?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse
of the cell. I remember when we first learned that, I was like, oh yeah, I love the cell, it's so easy. And then I did in university, I was like, I hate the cell. There's too many components. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
This shit, body. Can you just be easier?
That's like when I did chemistry, I was just like, wow, I love shapes, and I love how how moles and stuff work. I love all this. It's so much fun. I love colors and pretty things. And then organic chemistry said hi, and I said, you know, maybe I don't like chemistry.
Am I reading that clock in the background right? Is that clock set to the time of 6:07?
That's 6:09.
Yeah.
No, that's
Okay,
7:09.
What's it?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure it's 9?
Yeah, 7:09.
The long hand is pointing to the 2 though, not the 1.
Yeah, the long hand.
Why are you sighing?
Okay, Mikey, the long hand is pointing towards the 2. That means it's close to 10 minutes. What's close
Are you sure
to
it's
10
not?
minutes?
Are you sure it's not
9
6
minutes.
minutes?
I swear
5,
to
10.
God, Michael, you might end up with I don't know what I'm gonna put in your bed, but I'll put it in your bed.
Are you sure it's not 7 p.m.?
Are you sure it's not 7-8? Just saying. Just saying.
I think we broke Shinobu Sensei.
He hates us. We're bullying him. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to.
I was delivering my dick to Mindy. I was delivering a present to a child not basking in the warm glow of love.
No response. Oh, Imaginary, I forgot to ask. Were you able to get your splitter afterwards?
No, I was able to drive for like 10 minutes, and then I felt sick. So
10 minutes
we're
is
doing
all I
that
can afford
tomorrow.
to drive with.
That sucks.
10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I could spare to drive.
Objection!
Mostly because I didn't want to crash.
That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie.
You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
And I'll continue kicking
Yes,
you as
it's
long as I
fun.
can.
That's why I became a prosecutor.
Hey, this person you wish to deliver a present onto was most certainly this. The mask. I didn't even know Mask the Mask had a profile.
Yeah, because you never checked.
Interesting. Opportunist unrelated to First the Mask. Found in Alabas. Real name Kashino. Oh.
And do you remember what we decided the joke of his name was?
Casino.
Right.
The one behind the pink princess mask. I believe her real name is Wendy Oldbag. I assume this is it.
Take that!
Interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect. Don't spread lies about me! I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldback so much that I tried to go down a chimney. Ow! I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
Well, I must admit that I, myself, hardly ever have the want to run into that lady, especially when she starts calling me edgy poo. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this. I assume it's this one.
Take that!
No, not this one. Not this one yet. Oh, I didn't read what that was.
No way!
Larry, I'd like for you to
Larry, I'd like for you to take a look at this piece of evidence. No way!
But
It's not really all that important, is it? It's always like this. You acting so high and mighty, and then you bully me. That's why I refuse to look at it. Be quiet and just take a look. It's in a book. Well, if you say so, Francie, but only because you say
some people
so.
never change, even if their attitudes do change at the whim of a woman.
So, what's that anyway?
Why, it's proof that you never even knew existed, of course.
Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it back to you. Here you go.
What?
I've got you on the ropes now, don't I? Got you
Was that
over a
piece of
barrel,
evidence related to
edgy
the
poo.
question at hand? I think I went too far ahead. I went too far ahead. I got too excited.
We tried so hard. And
This
got so
is the one I
far.
need to present first, and then I will present this one
But
later.
in the end, it didn't even matter.
This is something that the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was again. It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress and wanted to do some.
Wanted to come down her chimney.
What the freak?
Yes, as he put it, he wanted to come down her chimney. Meaning he wanted to put his cock in her vagina. That's sexual stuff. And that is why he went down her chimney, you see.
But that's not true, Angie.
Why are you eating, Larry? And can I have some?
I'm eating a samurai dog.
Never mind.
And no, I just swallowed the last of it. Sorry.
I didn't want that anyway. It's bad for my cholesterol.
She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Sexy beam, I tell you. You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man. You haven't matured at all since we last met. Hey, Mr. Omega.
Yes.
Ah, you answered. Anyway, this guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it.
You know, it's bad with even Lang. It's like, this guy is an idiot. I'm like, Lang! He's you in a different font, literally. But I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the fuck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you all have to make me have to be some sort of sex pest?
To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way to the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure.
Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now.
Well, Larry, we're not in court. This is just a normal conversation. I'm sorry for writing this game.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks just like what you do in court. I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to say. Lang Ji says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen. Character consistency? What's that?
What's happening?
Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits.
Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest, you dumbass? Larry's assertion.
So you think that all I wanted to do was go visit Mindy?
Stupid.
Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. And then, to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose?
Ellipsis. Ellipsis.
Hey, someone say something that isn't ellipsis.
Low-key, love this picture of Lang here. Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this, not as a confession, but as a testimony?
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I have many problems with that.
So it was you! You're my stalker!
But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's only Okay, hey, don't say anything yet. I got R. You're my sucker, but I shall warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man and one man only. And as long as Edgy Poo is alive, I can't just drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't. Although, earlier I was tempted just a teeny wee bit by that wolf man. But that was just a taste of my love for my dear Edgy Poo, which I passed with flying... Sorry, a test of my love for my dear Edgy Poo, which I passed with flying colors. From now on, I will stay completely true to my beloved Edgy Poo for the rest of my rest of eternity. I swear it.
Hey there, pretty mama. I'm so inspired.
Mr. Wolf Boy, will you be my Omega? No, I'm an alpha.
No, I'll be your alpha.
I suppose that works. Hot stuff. No, I must not. Edgy Poo, will you...
your alpha.
Oh, God. Edgy Poo, will you be my Omega? You
know that wolf study was full of scientific inaccuracies and was refuted by its own author, right?
Yes, but it's hot.
You sexuals. You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man, Shinobu-sensei.
I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course you've still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Okay, now I present what I thought I had to present earlier. Proof, you say?
Remember, Edgy? Everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry, but I understand your point. Me no English good.
Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now. Me fail English? That impossible.
Not impossible. Very well, if you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
My cock.
All I want to do was go visit Mindy.
Hold it!
Well, I have been saying that for a while now, if you were listening. After all, if not for that, then for what other reason did you wish to go down the chimney?
You can't say that without any evidence. That's against the rules, Eddie. Yeah, thanks for keeping the Omega in line for me, Mr. Suspect.
I am not an Omega, and I have the evidence. If you too wish to see it that badly, I can introduce you.
Ah, but it's not good to keep subverting my subordinate, my puppy. Hurry up and show him already.
I am also not your dog, Francisca. I am your brother.
That's right, you're my puppy. Lies! All lies, Edgy.
Well, if you wish to lie, then by all means continue. Because I'm ready to expose your lie at a moment's notice.
You won't get the better of me. Now let's see.
I guess I've been thick.
Hold it!
Was the smoke coming from the chimney really that thick?
You bet. It was so thick I had tears pouring out of my eyes. It was a mess.
I see. You do realize that you just confirmed for us your chimney escape, yeah,
Escalade. What? That's totally unfair. You tricked me, Edgy. It's pronounced escapade.
Hardly. You simply have yet to master how to counter this cross-examination technique.
Well, what I just said was a slip of the... No, I mean, I said the wrong thing. Besides, isn't this what you really want to say about what I did tonight? Really meant to say about what I did tonight?
I'm gonna say maybe like for speak.
Hold it!
I'm not quite sure how you could mistake that actress for this... dare I say lady.
Oh, Edgy Poo, are you staring at my tits? Ah, are you finally succumbing to my feminine charms?
I should think that the Steel Samurai is the one who should know all about your charms, and I know all about his, and only his.
Wendy Oldbags bonkers bazonkers. What? Me? Edgy? What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. Simply that the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess are husband and wife. And also I want to marry the Steel Samurai. What? Who said that? I totally have not gone
Edgy
right.
wants to play the role of the Pink Princess.
I totally have not gone right to dress up as the Steel Samurai in bed or anything.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me think that you actually did do that.
Look, you have no proof. Show me your evidence.
I'll show you this dick.
I don't want to see yours. Thank you.
Ah, is my poor
Oh,
little
don't you?
Edgy Poo jealous?
Hardly. Ugh. If you could please drop the line of discussion right this instant.
But Edgy, I love you! And I already have Mindy!
I don't love you, Larry. I tolerate you. Speaking of...
you tolerate me? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
And speaking of Mindy, exactly what kind of woman would you say she is?
Hold it! Edgy, are you seriously telling me you don't know who the Mindy is? She's just like what her name means. She's super sweet with a great smile. And a killer rack, too. I don't mean to brag, but she's one of the troop's fastest rising stars.
Interesting.
And she's not even fucking the director, either.
That shocks me.
Ha! So you're saying a woman like that is what made you late to this speech? Huh? Curse you two! Why does everyone have to make a sus out of me?
Easy.
Look, all I can say is this. I was late to the speech. Then, to top it all off, I became a sus in a murder. That's what you really meant.
Hold it!
I suppose you might be correct in a small way.
What do you mean by that?
Francesca?
Thank you, Roger. Besides being a suspect in a murder, there are a few other things you are a sus of.
Oh yeah, we are red bars. Okay, we're green again.
Ooh, tugging my chimney. Not you too, Francie!
You tried to stalk me, but I won't let you intimidate me like that.
Look, I already told you, Miss Oldbag. I wasn't after you. I was trying to fuck on Mindy. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, can't I just arrest this guy already? We can already see he sucks.
I completely understand how you feel, Agent Lang. I too feel the same way.
Wait, please! Listen to what I have to say!
If you have a serious assertion to make, or assertion to make, then I consider listening, however.
No problem. I'm gonna put all I've got into this, so listen good, okay? Why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Because that's your kink.
Larry,
Wait, it is?
this
Oh
stuff-
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. Larry, this is the final point you wish to make.
You got it. I've called on all the energy I have and told it to you with all my soul. I'm making a testimonial spirit bomb.
In that case, allow me to take that soul and crush it.
No, my spirit bomb! Yes, we'll stamp it under our feet until it's been ground to a fine powder. Fine
I'm gonna
powder?
go eat. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Bed.
Maybe.
Why are you on our side, Lang? Why are you on our side?
Lang, go back to your corner. Like a good puppy.
If you really put all your soul into that, then you're ready for what's coming, right? Why
Right.
not?
Lang, go back to your own corner. Go back to your corner like a good puppy. Now.
You're the puppy.
I'll give you some treats if you go back to your corner.
I am a treat.
No. Lang, where did your pants go? I don't want your cock in my mouth. Be gone!
In place of the Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you.
Larry, come out from behind there and face this like a man.
You're scary, my liege!
Told Marie is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. He's practically begging me to show why he bothered to put himself through all this.
So you think that all I wanted to do was go fuck on Mindy?
Objection!
Oh, no, Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey, why are you showing that thing to me? Vendi, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving night. Well, isn't that romantic?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
Objection!
You can pretend to be ignorant all you like, but it's written right here.
I'm not pretending.
This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old wench, but rather that you were attempting to pay Mindy a visit. What shows? The name? Why are we?
Probably the W.
Yeah.
Take that!
Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. This is... You never wish to experience the level of embarrassment ever again.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Speak English!
You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye. Or Wandy. How's the accent pronounced again? I don't even know.
Hey, stop picking on me, said Shinobu-sensei. It's so Hazakashi! There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching. But that will have to wait until we're off this crimes.
You would punch kids.
Yeah, I punched kids all the time when I was one.
You would punch kids
But now they're grown up, so they're not... No. See, the kids I punched, they're grown up now, so they're not kids anymore.
Right.
Eek! Eddie! Save me from the scary man!
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That wasn't me!
Come again.
Oh, you betcha.
I don't want to
It's a
see you
fake.
come.
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter.
Why is Larry like this?
To set me up! Accept your defeat graciously. You guys are being so mean!
Penmanship analysis.
Was it?
No matter who, all people have certain unique features in their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours, and we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter.
Yeah, I'll never write another thing in my life.
Hold it!
Tis, tis, tis. No use, Mr. Loving Knight, for you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting.
Take that!
This autograph and our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our questions soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure!
I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it.
Finally.
You hit the nail right on the head, Edgy.
So, he finally confesses.
I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher and got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Minnie's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimney or bust, Edgeworth. I'm about to bust.
About the boss.
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney. What a criminally overactive imagination. Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when it came down through the chimney.
Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment.
Sorry.
Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However, I always knew you weren't the killer. You got at least one thing going for you. I told you to trust me, because, at the very least, I can attest to that about you.
Edgy, We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you. Oh, my pussy. In any case, I believe we can now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney. Not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door because he's into kills. Great job, Mr. Omega. Although I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. We are not friends. We are acquaintances at best. But the sus on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off holding hands, okay? Ow! Hey, what the? Edgy, what does the werewolf mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet?
That alpha means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the sus, after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the blood-stained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene. As long as there is no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite.
Okay.
Edgy, that guy! He looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me! Yes, that's his kink. Don't worry about it.
I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely bumbler. I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. You've got. Now, Mr. Omega, let's see what you've got.
I can easily point out that the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. There's one game I can't afford to lose. Why, Larry?
I was the one who found the body of the victim, Damask II. Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red and offering up the scent of blood.
Okay.
It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the suspect Larry Butts, in here too.
Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
But this owner wanted to sneak onto the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
If you're alluding to his responsibility... No. Hang on. Stroking. Let me try that again. If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Hang on there, Mr. Omega. You two are longtime friends, right? Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi?
You're accusing me of fabricating evidence. That's something my father would do, not me.
Gregory Edgeworth? He would fornicate evidence?
Sorry, I meant my adopted father.
Oh, Manfred von Karma, that douchebag, yeah. Yeah, that tracks. You think I can believe anything you produce? Fornicating evidence is all you prosecutors do.
This man has some serious issues with prosecutors.
But come on, I can't think of something as complicated as that, right, Edgy?
Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you. Or me, for that matter, even though he would like to know more about me. Yeah, I want to know more about you, baby boy. I want to learn every bit of you, every piece of your whole, everything.
You want to know more about his holes?
Well, that's what Lang is saying. That's what Lang is saying. You know what I mean? Very important.
Your Lang voice needs work.
I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence. Why, Larry? I was the one who found the victim.
Hold it!
So you were the first to discover the body this time.
This time? What's that supposed to mean? You'd better watch what you say!
I only said this time because earlier, Kay was the first to discover the body in Babel. And your secretary, Agent Sheena, was ready to accuse her of murder for that.
Ha! So are you going to use that excuse to call me sus now?
Of course not. I was simply pointing out the usual pattern with discoverers of bodies.
But in the Babalese case, there was proof that she was holding the weapon, right? Well, in this one, it's a bit different, since we know exactly where the weapon is.
Samurai sword red, scent of blood. My alpha senses were tingling. Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood? What type of Omega-verse nonsense is this?
Do I have to spell it out for you, puppy? I mean the sight and smell of blood, of of course. And according to the test, the blood on the S word belongs to the victim. The S word was made to only be used on stage, so it's not sharp.
Why are we
Like its
replacing
owner.
why are we replacing sword with S word and then like blucher? Why sword with S word?
Look at the word sword.
Oh, I see. You're just deciding to separate everything into individual words now. So S harp.
I'm just
Or like what are we
I'm
doing?
just-
What are we doing here? S
I'm
tongue.
just being funny. But it is pretty wahati. It's certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with.
Why are we doing this?
Which leads me to sus that the Vic was beaten to death with the S word.
I can't. I can't.
Oh, sorry, beaten to unalive.
Beats into unalive, huh? What are you laughing at? You started the bit! Why can't I continue the bit? Huh? Huh?
Why are you taking laughter to be like judgmental instead of like enjoying the bit that you're taking part in?
Because I think everyone's judging me and hates me, Mikey. I have mental health issues. Leave me be.
Okay, well, just so you're aware, I love you. And I love joking around with you.
This last name is too important to just let slip by. Covered in the victim's blood.
Beside him was the,
Oh, sorry, that was a
beside him
new
was
one.
the samurai S word covered in the victim's blood.
So the S word is covered in the victim's blood.
Yeah, the lab results confirm that the blood on the S word matches the victim's.
What's a sword? I've never heard of one of those before. I've only heard of S words.
But the S word is as dull as a vanilla envelope. It's manila envelope. Shut up! It's just a Stargate prop after all.
The Steel Samurai is all about safety first, so you can't use it like a real S word.
The Steel Samurai has spoken, and therefore his word is the law. He is God.
The Pink Princess also appears to have something she'd like to petition to you personally.
What the Pink Princess would like to say can wait for the day after eternity.
Anyway, my point is that even though the S word is too dull to slice with, it's certainly heavy enough to bludgeon someone to unalive with. Therefore, I sus he beat the Vic to unalive with that S word.
About this Samurai S word. Have you received a report from forensics yet?
They confirmed that the blood on the S word belongs to the Vic.
Alright, but have they confirmed that the outline of his wound is consistent with the weapon?
Tell me something. Do you see the unalive body right there in front of you? So, if they were conducting the autopsy right now, shouldn't that body not be here? Well,
I suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room. Being that's possible, he doesn't know about the pieces of evidence' true nature.
anything else you would like to chit-chat about? No? Fuck off. Now let's continue.
Fuck off! Now let's continue.
It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead because I'm a good puppy.
Larry has already testified that he forgot the samurai S word here.
Yeah, I was shaking hands with the ambassador in here, and I left it behind by accident. So what? You lied earlier, so who's to say that this excuse isn't just another lie? But I forget stuff all the time, right, Edgy? Tell him.
Why don't you tell him yourself, you fool?
You see, what did I tell you earlier? No one will buy such a pathetically weak excuse.
Yes, well, I know that's not possible to prove such an excuse as true.
And yet you offer it up as fact? You're a worse person than I originally thought.
You are free to think what you'd like, however, I know that Larry is not the killer. The unaliver. Agent Lang, please continue with your argument. I'll expose the flaw and it's soon enough.
Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner, the sus, Larry Butts, in here too.
Hold it!
Just because he is the owner of the weapon, therefore he must be the unaliver, is it?
no, he must be the killer. Climbing all the way up to the chimney is plenty sus in my book as well.
Objection!
Regarding that, I've already drawn the truth out, and the truth is one thing I don't bend. But I do bend myself for Phoenix Wright. What?
Go back!
I'll fold you in half, Omega. It doesn't matter if it's you or whoever. You prosecutors are all the same. And as for me, the prosecutors are the one thing I don't trust in. An agent who doesn't trust prosecutors, what are you playing at? Sorry, sis.
She's not
I'm
your
not your
sister.
sister.
She's not your sister. She's mine.
I'm not your sister either, Miles Edgeverse.
Oh.
But there are only two things I trust. My puppies and evidence at the crime scene.
Agent Lang hates prosecutors. But as long as he trusts evidence that has been left at a crime scene, then there is something I can show him that he can believe in. It's simply not possible that the samurai S-word is the real murder weapon, so I should focus on proving that point to Agent Lang first. I know that... Yeah, this is bent. We know that. But...
I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. Don't bend, don't break, and don't back down. It's my life, and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever.
See,
I just wanna live.
we know this is...
I'm alive.
Thank you, Mikey.
Go ahead.
Thank you. No, thank you. You keep going.
I said no, go ahead.
Listen, I was listening... Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your singing.
And I didn't mean to interrupt your investigating.
So we didn't mean to So we didn't mean to interrupt each other. Anyway, I was gonna say, like, we know, since the sword is used on stage, it's not real, so we can't hurt anyone. Cause, you know...
Lang is saying it's heavy enough to beat someone to death with.
Yeah. So, I'm like, what do I present? The other weapon? And I'm like, yeah, so the other one's hollow. The sword's probably hollow as well, LOL. Like, I don't know what evidence they want me to present.
A plausible theory, and you do have the power to save, so...
Yeah. Because, you know, obviously it's not that, like, the problem here is not that, you know, obviously we don't care that the samurai spear is bent, whatever, that's whatever. Unless Larry's just
it's like, so whatever.
But,
you
like,
could do so much better.
so it's either I present the sword, and I'm like, yeah, it was used on stage, which means it must be hollow. Or I present the other weapon, I'm like, yeah, so the other weapon's hollow, and used on stage.
Hollow.
So therefore, it must also be hollow, and can't hurt people. I don't know which statement to do on either.
The correct one.
Objection!
Ah! I'm smart. Do you know what this is, Agent Lang?
S-Morty.
S-Morty, I am so smart.
It's a long spear, right? Mine's longer. We used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago.
I can tell by your bulge.
Oh, I thank you. Piercing, mowing people down. Spears are the weapons of heroes throughout history. It's the second most effective weapon after the whip.
What? His penis? Or are we talking about actual spears again? I'm confused.
I think the penis is in a slightly different category. So what's your point? Are you going to tell me that my penis is the real weapon?
No, I simply want you to take a look at this section here.
The way it's bent, like my penis?
Precisely. Apparently, a certain troublemaker hit it against the wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the inside of the steel samurai weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow, let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there is not even a dent in the samurai S-word. How do you explain that?
Ah! Oh yeah. The S-word and spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easily. But I wish they'd make them out of better stuff, because the spear got bent. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain job move. Man, I got such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show.
The Steel Samurai special move was changed tonight because of him? He's actually traumatized from this. Because he bent it, Larry couldn't do the early summer rain jab special attack.
Yee, ouch! That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering.
Whiny whimpering.
Now, back onto the topic of the penis.
Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion. This is where the real gamble begins.
My penis!
I don't have a real strategy per se, so all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may.
Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the fun karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever.
Francisca, can you read my thoughts? Everyone can.
Yes, everyone can. Have you not noticed?
I'm getting the impression. Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike our father, I am not a genius prosecutor. Plus,
Don't you fucking say our.
well, he's not here to beat me, so I might as well. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. But perhaps it is for the best if it remains unbroken. For no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
What a foolishly foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. Give me your phone. There is nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Francisca, I have no phone.
You have no phone. You have no grace.
Hold it!
You have an ugly face.
That may be your opinion, however, I don't believe that's all we are. As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. And if that means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet, then let it crumble as I walk towards the truth.
Come back!
You're good at keeping me entertained, Omega. But you know, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that the attack killed Damask II without bending it.
Okay.
So what do you think of my hypothetical scenario?
Are you able to back it up with any evidence?
Are you? I think you know what to do here, right? And what you need?
Of course. Why needs evidence even he can't refute? This is it. It's time to bring this to a close. Why Larry, part 2.
It's possible to use the samurai S-word to kill someone. And under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. Is it, though? We searched the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So isn't it only natural that suspicion will fall onto the owner of said weapon?
Fine. If it was used to kill him, which probably wasn't. You know what could have been used to kill him? Something heavy. There are many heavy things in this room.
Like my cock.
I mean, that's correct, but how long do you tend to cling on to that preposterous theory?
As long as I want, because we examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned. And we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
Did we?
Hold it!
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact? What about the fireplace, huh?
Perhaps. Perhaps a heavy object that nobody is allowed to touch. So they didn't check it in their inspection. Will be revealed to have blood on it that they missed.
That was literally when he said that he was bludgeoned to death. That was my first thought. I was like, was he just literally being with the statue? With the national treasure? Like, is there just gonna be a bunch of blood underneath it if they lift it up?
If you've got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Omega.
Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you, idiot.
Not an idiot.
Yes, I forgot. You're an idiot sandwich.
Hold it!
Can't be used to kill someone.
Oh, you want to get sandwiched?
Okay, fine. May I inquire as to how are you able to make such a claim, Agent Lang?
With my mouth. Lang Ji says, capable of miracles beyond comprehension. A mysterious creature is man.
Rather than man, it's Agent Lang's quotes that are getting increasingly incomprehensible. It's almost like when, Godo starts talking about coffee.
The human body is a mysterious thing. Even with a toy like S-word. It's easy to kill a man if you hit just the right spot.
Oh my.
Which is why I think it's possible to kill with this thing without leaving a dent.
Hold it!
But we can only be sure, one way or the other, by seeing if the wound matches the S-word.
One way or
another. I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. No. Keep going.
I know that. But as long as it's a possibility, I can proclaim it as much as I'd like. You can't fucking stop me.
Nobody will stop me. I know a logical conclusion. Is it?
No one is coming to save you.
But you must know that your conclusion is simply wrong.
Given the circumstances I'm in, the only people I can trust are my puppies. Because they're a much more trustworthy bunch than you prosecutors will ever be.
And you call yourself a professional?
Not so fast!
I never once said
No,
I was.
I don't call myself Leon, I call myself Lang. You still don't see, do you, Mr. Omega? You have to earn my trust. You have to earn it on your knees.
No.
And the only way to do that is to show me proof of another possible unaliving weapon.
A possible weapon. Another possible weapon. In this room, there's only one other thing left. That's going to be a gamble, but I can't withdraw from the game now.
You're not going to get me to trust you by the power of your glare alone, you know, puppy. Welcome back, Shinobu-sensei.
Hello, Shinobu-sensei.
You guys scare me.
What?
Yeah.
Apparently we care him.
Care him?
Yes, we care Shinobu-sensei.
That's more than anyone else in my life does.
Damn, that's dramatic.
Plus, I have other reasons to think as to why I think the samurai S-word is the murder weapon.
Why aren't you saying samurai sword?
S-word.
Hold it!
Imaginary?
Oh.
Type up the word sword.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
It took me
Then
a
put
second too.
Then put your thumb over the S.
It took me a second too, but then I got it, and I was like, oh, that's horrible.
It's the only place where you could find
No!
on the samurai S-word.
Stop! Shut the fuck up! You're annoying. The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai S-word.
It's pronounced blood, even with luminol. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined.
Do I have a problem with Agent Lang's assertion that the samurai S-word
Assertion.
And it drill
is
fucking my
the
brain, missionary.
weapon? You believe that there is no other door possibility left to open? Then allow me to force
By
one
the way, go to
open
bed.
for you.
Go to bed.
No.
Go bed. I need some sleep. I can't go on like this.
Look, we got 20 minutes till my sleeping meds kick in.
20 minutes?
Go directly to bed. Do not check phone. Do not reply this message. How do you plan to do that?
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon.
The real unaliving implement? I hate to repeat myself, but my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy.
Why are you saying unalive?
To be quirky. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the implement. Knowing these facts, do you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course.
Sure, why not?
Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
What are you blabbering about?
Bruh.
I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate when people like you slander my puppies.
Hold it!
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigative dragnet has a few holes in it.
Dragnet.
Dragnet. Namely, that there's something
Pregnant.
your puppies couldn't even lay a paw on. And that item is a real, unaliving weapon.
Alrighty
Fuck you,
then.
this is cringe.
I'll play along for now. You're cringe.
Okay.
The real unaliving implement that unalives Damask II. What exactly is it?
The real unaliving weapon, which not a single
Implement.
The real unaliving implement, which not a single
Thank
person
you.
gets to touch is this.
Take that!
The national treasure of Alabast.
You mean the prime duck statue?
Oh god, it's getting worse. Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretary might touch it. Which I believe means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct? I mean, your puppies.
Ha! You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident. Between the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babel. The two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance. over a stupid fight related to his sovereignty statue.
I do agree. It's a stupid fight.
You guys think I'm stupid?
But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
No, Shinobu-sensei! Where I'm saying this fight is stupid. Are you listening? Go to bed, Sleepy.
What did Shinobu-sensei say was stupid?
That we think that he's stupid.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. Take a look at this. Direction statues
thought it
facing
was
just before and
different.
after the crime are different. And there's only one conclusion I can draw from that.
There are many variations of that expression.
What expression?
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
Ew. No one likes that guy.
Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue.
Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words! He's most certainly trying to trick you! Shifu, please let's be rational about this! Oh, Daddy's angry.
Langji said, just fucking do it!
Yes, Shifu! Shifu!
Yes?
I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Prima statue.
I see. 1 million years dungeon.
No! Shifu, please, be merciful!
Wait, but since the investigation is at a standstill.
So even Interpol can't get permission to do this. Which... Interpol's like kind of a neutral party, aren't they? Technically.
Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally.
Yeah. I'm like, if Interpol's like, they should be able to be allowed to examine this stuff if they have like real concerns that it could actually be, you know.
Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough alpha. But I guess you've got to be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know?
Unless the other Prima Duck statue is actually the murder weapon. Because it was moved. But we have no proof that it was moved or not. Because we know this one was definitely moved.
Well,
We know this one here
Agent
was
Lang.
definitely moved. But we don't know.
yeah, we know it was turned.
Yeah. Agent Lang.
What do you want, puppy? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already.
I am not a puppy. What? But Shifu, what about causing an international incident? First time that Lang being a dumbass is actually paying off.
I'll take the fall if I have to, Langer.
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if someone is to take the responsibility, let it be me.
Responsibility? If we're going to talk in such heavy terms, maybe I should let you.
I've been mistaken again.
It'd be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me.
You mean your puppies? Because you couldn't feed them, you know.
You know that Looney Tunes bit where Bugs and Daffy argue over whether it's duck season or rabbit season?
Oh yeah,
And then-
yeah.
Yeah, and then Bugs says rabbit season, tricking Daffy into saying duck season, fire! And then Elmer Fudd shoots him.
Yeah.
You're dead.
That's what Lang just pulled.
Yep.
All right then, less squawking, more walking.
If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I like to run a luminal chemiluminescence test on the statue.
A luminol chemiluminescence test? Ah, good thinking. If the statue is the unaliving implement, then some of the victim's blood should be on it. Oh, sorry, some of the Vic's blood. Okay, let's get the forensics team in here.
Oh my god!
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Omega. I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed Master II.
Indeed.
But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook. It doesn't prove that he didn't kill Damas II, so the charge remains.
We are hardly done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real murder weapon, I believe further examination is required.
You think so? Okay, then knock yourself out.
Maybe I will! Upon closer inspection, it really does look like a lot like my senpai, the Steel Samurai.
Hey, maybe that's why they chose him to be the Goodwill Ambassador.
I actually can't discredit the hypothesis.
Don't you mean hypothesis?
Hypothesis? No, I don't actually!
Or maybe the people at this embassy just really like the Steel Samurai. Do 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 do. That's absolutely preposterous. The Steel Samurai is cringe.
I don't think it's that unlikely. We mustn't go around announcing people's opinions.
And yet, look at how easily you discredited mine. Not that I care why they chose him.
Wow, I wonder. Yeah. I knew something was gonna be at the bottom.
And what do we have here? This dirty smudge, it looks like a handprint? What's a definitive bit of evidence like you doing in a place like this?
Hello, gorgeous!
Sniffer, sniffer, sniffer. Looks like we've got some fingerprints to analyze.
Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. But it looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now.
It's too late to apologize.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late.
Hey, forensics guy. I want results on these fingerprints ASAP. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
It's pronounced ASAP, sir.
Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir.
Good. And?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Bubbly's embassy? The prints belong to him, to Mr. Manny Cochin, sir!
But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible! Each Prima Deck statue can only be handled by someone of that country. Okay, so they were switched. But by the very fact that Mr. Cochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. That's why I was saying. I was just like, what about... It's like, it sounds to me like they could have been switched around. That's what I was saying earlier. Look at me. I'm just thinking ahead in the game, you know? I just know.
Thank you for writing this game, Starburst.
This statue is actually Babel's Prima Deck statue.
Impossible! It can't be!
Larry never once set foot on Babel's soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further.
To be continued?
The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an Alabastian knife in Babel. And the Master II was killed on Alabastian soil with Babel's national treasure. One of them's trying to blame the other, and it's still a fight. And the mystery of the great thief Yatagarasu, who visit both countries. Pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture they were to form. They'll be continued. We have 15 minutes left. So we will start the next section. We're in middle, regrouping and situation update. March 14th, 9:21 p.m. Open air stage. I've left the mask the second investigation to Francisca and returned to Babel. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babel's statue.
Mr. Edgeworth!
God damn it!
So, okay, what's the situation?
Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun!
Apparently, Shinobu-sensei hates this character.
Poor Kay. In other words, they've made absolutely no progress.
We weren't goofing off, honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out.
Give your heart a break. Very well then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation?
Oh, we had a really fun time, sir.
I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, defective gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
You have permission to enter the Alabastian embassy, is that correct?
Yep. As a local defective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir.
Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. They belong to lay under the Pink Princess's mask.
Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir?
The kind that was also
Pink
playing the role of the Pink
Ponytail.
Badger yesterday.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, understood, sir. If I happen to run into that bitch, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere.
Doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence has lost their value given to defective gumshoe. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either.
What? Are you really going to throw that autograph away? But it's from your hero! The Steel Samurai!
Yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake. He wasn't as cool as the original anyway.
The imposter is sus.
Steel Samurai's autographs crunched up into a ball and disposed of and set on fire.
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence.
Housekeeping!
Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Can we see this remaining evidence? So, prosecutor's badge, of course, very important. Embassy guide, notes on Coach's body, Albastian knife, Yatagrasso's key, Babel's Prima Duck statue, Godobian paper document, Babel's knife handle, Babel's ink, counterfeit bills, Alabasta Prima Ducks, Samurai spear, the masked second note, passion flowers, and samurai dogs. These are the important pieces of evidence he decided to keep. I don't know who to talk to.
Mr. Edgeworth!
You look like you're enjoying yourself, defective.
Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir.
So, what did you find out? Anything at all?
Ah, well...
Your laughing is concerning, defective gumshoe. We'll have to, you know, use this case to evaluate your salary once more.
My headphones have started giving me the low battery beep.
Oh no. I take it he found nothing of any particular use, as usual. He is of no particular use.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Polino.
Oh, and what is this something interesting?
This, sir.
It's very pretty.
Wow, that's so pretty! Shiny! I'm so jealous! That's a real treasure there!
Why does the flame burn green, defective?
So apparently, if you burn the special wit crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir.
Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose it's a ploy to force people to visit Babel should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy! What about these silhouettes?
They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so it'd project the images.
Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Damn it, Gumshoe! Trying to distract me with shiny things!
Hey, what's wrong, sir?
There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much?
Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair! Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
Ah, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's hired goon.
Oh, I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant!
I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. You are both my assistants. You are my Thing 1 and Thing 2. Silhouette lantern. Runs on wood crystal oil, which burns green. It's a Babylon souvenir.
Ah, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you'd like.
And these are...
Discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
I appreciate the concern, however, these coupons do nothing for me right now. Open air stage. This open air stage, what function does it serve exactly?
Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to Babal.
Baba.
I heard that tonight, over in the Alabaster Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too.
Mr. Koshin told you that.
Yes, he did.
Okay, my face cam covers this one, which sucks. It's the only one it covers. So I don't know where to put my thing. So it doesn't cover.
The portrait you're down bad for is the only one that your face cam is inconvenient for.
I know, it sucks. Okay, does this cover any speech? I wonder.
Put yourself in the center of the screen.
I know.
Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Like, ooh, it's such a good spray. I love it. Look at it. Look at him.
Look at it!
Look at it.
Look at it!
Look at it.
If any
I
of Star-
want all of you to look at it!
If any of Star's Simps are watching this stream, here's some good intel for you. She's down bad for unks.
Oh god, what's the man I'm gonna marry one day be like, I wonder? Or the woman. The better. Because of the fire the
You have to
Yatagarasu started.
Send them back to these.
Exactly.
Ambassador Polino, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Prima Duck statues.
Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabast and Babel used to be one country called Codopia?
Yes, I know that much about your history. I'm not a dumbass.
Well, the Primaduck statue belonged to the founders of Codopia. At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Codopia as a symbol of the country's wealth.
So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it.
Yes, that's right. Which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim.
We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule.
Is the reason.
It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose.
But if Alabas and Babel were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue?
I have no reason to believe so. The Primaduck statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy.
I wonder if Ambassador Polino knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him the key and see what he has to say about it. Manny Gokin, obviously first. Ambassador Polino, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about.
This is your third thing that you're asking me.
Don't worry. You can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3, or maybe a 4th after you present a statue to me that the game just told you to? In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to the ball, yes?
Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require.
One thing. I don't know why.
It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I try so hard. Despite you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought
This
with
is
me.
why we're
I'm
not
just
farther in the game. And you consistently blame me and Mikey for it too. Even though you know you're a third of the
Listen
Did you
here.
just say you cunts?
Listen here,
No.
Imaginary. When you join, you and Mikey go at each other when you're not eeping. And I try to read lines, and you're just like, me, me, me.
So,
My 5 seconds of singing, nothing wrong with that. Your 10 minutes of...
1, nothing wrong with her. 2,
Okay.
nothing wrong with her.
Okay.
3, nothing wrong with her.
Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know about his tight holes.
Thank you for your cooperation, ambassador.
Bussidor.
It's pronounced ambassador. He was, well... If I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. That's 2 words. Yes. If there was ever anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in the smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. I definitely can't be implicated. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings done dirt cheap.
It sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind. And a huge cock.
Recently, Manny had been really busy. No, his cock was small. That was why he was the bottom. Since I became the Babylese representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me.
You mean he had been? Given he's dead now.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. What was this Country Unification Council?
Oh, thank you for remembering the R. A lot of you foreigners forget it and call it the cunty.
Country.
Oh, well, you see, had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch, our 2 countries were to reunify to become one again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime.
But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon.
I suppose not. Master Polino, if you could please take a look at this for me. The Primtech statue sitting in Alabaster right now, it actually belongs to Babel.
So it would appear.
I received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier.
You understand why I wish to inspect Babel's Primtech statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession.
Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself.
And it is definitely Oldbags' statue. I know because it's the real statue.
So then what's the point of this useless argument if you... What? Never mind. You're saying that Babel's was a replica.
Obviously, they don't believe me. I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal, and I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. It was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one.
Hold it!
Why are you telling me this?
Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important.
Wait. It says it's hollow. But if it's hollow, Could it steal someone? Is it heavy enough to kill someone? That's a
Well, it's a gold statue. Even if it's hollow, it's still like made of gold and like the size of someone's torso.
yeah. Also, I'm just thinking about like logistically how heavy it would be to like carry. I guess if it's hollow, it's a little more not as heavy, so I guess it's more likely to be used as a murder weapon then, because like at least you can lift it. I guess compared to like if it was all gold and solid gold inside.
Okay, let's run this experiment. Let's have two statues made.
Right,
one made of solid gold.
Right.
The other just a shell.
Right.
And then you'll
I'll kill Mikey.
You'll use one to you'll use one to kill Jolly and the other one to kill me. And then whatever happens after that, that's your problem. We'll be dead.
Yeah. Perfect. Did you read this? I
You
only
kill me too, I don't want it to be my problem either.
No. Go to sleep, Shinobu Sensei.
Your problem is that you live in the United States of Trump America, so
Don't even. They're gonna put his signature on the dollar bills. And honestly, I'm just gonna start calling it raper paper.
That's so funny. And it's your cheapest bills too, because he's cheap.
No. When I say dollar bills, all of them.
Oh! That's so funny. That's so funny.
I guarantee
So, as I said, it's gonna be called raper paper.
I guarantee you, when those bills get printed, there's going to be a rash of people like sharpieing the signature out on every one of the bills they have.
Did you read this line? Sorry.
Yes. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the county is what's important. I'm right in thinking
Honestly,
that,
I
aren't
didn't
I?
think you can make
I'm
something worth less than the value it's showing.
I'm not making a mistake, right?
If you don't know yourselves, then I won't pretend to know either.
I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it ironic?
Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. After summarizing. Oh, I see! So, there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country? That's the gist of it.
You should. I was going to say you should have paused on the start of Kay's recap, because we are over the time.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure it will lead me to the start of an investigation soon, and I'll save then. That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict as Alabast. And there's
Nice K impression, Edgeworth.
Oh, sorry, did I? You guys distract me. That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict as Alabast, and they're inspecting the people.
That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict.
No! Stop! And I entered the country. Meaning that somehow.
That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict as Alabast.
I'm gonna kill myself. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons
kill
were
yourself.
smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon.
It's pronounced cunty.
Perhaps the key to the murder weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. You mean the fake Yatagarasu? In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted?
I believe it was the Rose Garden on the alabaster side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared.
In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post haste. Wait, before you go! Take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth! What?
A guitar pick.
My guess is this is a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use? There is a little water in it, but how did the water get on it? Doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet from around here. I was thinking, they have concert here.
Get set to get wet.
I was thinking, they have concert here at this open air stage from time to time, right? Alright, I'll find something later. What? Why are you laughing? Pig. found it opens.
Because all I did was say get set to get wet, and you started breaking.
I break easily. I'm stupid. Found in the open air stage. It looks like a carpet. It's also wet for some reason.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, do you be willing to hold on to this?
What is this?
It's misused perfume. It's the bottle that woman left behind and I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it would be of use in tracking her down. So I kept it safe all this time.
You think if she was smart, she would change her signature perfume for when she was discovered 7 years ago, but maybe not. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you.
Was left behind ago by Callisto used 7 years ago. Kay has been safeguarding it.
Okay, I think that's a good place to save it then.
Alright. That will be it for me tonight, Twitch crowd. You can catch me again with this on Friday. And you can catch us more on Mikey's channel, twitch.tv/MikeyBuster, for, I believe we're playing Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Yay!
Currently. That's the current plan.
Alright. So, see you all for that then tomorrow. Love you all. Bye! You guys gonna sign off or?
Have a good night.
Good night,
Twitch
chat. Love y'all.
Love you all.